Welcome to AI ConvoCast, where we bring you the latest in AI and tech innovation. Quick housekeeping. Check out the affiliate links in our description. Using them supports the show, and please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Let's jump right in. Today, we will be covering some significant remarks from Google DeepMind leadership at the World Economic Forum in Davos, including warnings about bubble-like conditions in AI investment, updated timelines for when artificial general intelligence might arrive, and an interesting new role the company is creating to study the economic implications of advanced AI. Let's start with some candid comments from Demis Hassabis, the CEO of Google DeepMind, who offered a notable warning about the current state of AI investment while speaking at Davos this past Friday. Hassabis suggested that certain corners of the AI market are showing characteristics of a bubble. His exact words were, quote, "Some parts of the market feel bubble-like," end quote. He was specifically pointing to the trend of companies raising multi-billion-dollar funding rounds at extremely early stages, sometimes before they even have products to show for it. This is a striking statement coming from someone who leads one of the most well-funded and advanced AI research organizations on the planet. Hassabis was careful to draw a distinction between speculative investment and what he sees as genuine sustained demand for products like Google's Gemini models. He emphasized that DeepMind remains focused on long-term research rather than rushing to monetize every capability as quickly as possible. The company has always positioned itself as pursuing artificial general intelligence as its North Star, and Hassabis used this moment to reinforce that their approach prioritizes foundational breakthroughs over chasing quarterly revenue targets. Now, just a day before those bubble comments, Hassabis made headlines with a much more forward-looking statement about when AGI might actually arrive. During a separate interview at Davos on Thursday, he suggested there is roughly a 50% chance that artificial general intelligence could be achieved by 2030. He said, quote, "AGI could arrive by 2030 under a very high bar," end quote. That phrasing is important because Hassabis was not talking about systems that can simply complete tasks or follow instructions well. He was describing something much more ambitious: machines capable of genuine scientific creativity and novel problem-solving at or above human level across essentially any domain. Other DeepMind founders have echoed similar sentiments, suggesting this is becoming something of a consensus view within the organization. Interestingly, Hassabis downplayed concerns about near-term job displacement while acknowledging that the long-term economic impacts could be profound. His framing suggests that the transition will be more gradual than some fear, at least in the initial phases, even as the ultimate destination represents a fundamental shift in how work and creativity function in society. That brings us to perhaps the most intriguing development from DeepMind this week. Co-founder Shane Legg revealed that the company is looking to create a new position they are calling Chief AGI Economist. This would be someone specifically tasked with modeling and understanding the economic effects of advanced artificial intelligence. Legg stated, quote, "We need better economic models for an AGI future," end quote. This is a fascinating signal about how seriously the organization is taking the systemic implications of the technology they are building. The role would focus on questions around productivity, labor markets, and even what Legg referred to as post-scarcity scenarios. That term, post-scarcity, refers to hypothetical economic conditions where goods and services become so abundant and cheap to produce that traditional economic constraints begin to dissolve. The fact that a leading AI lab is hiring someone to study these possibilities suggests they genuinely believe such transformations are within the realm of possibility, not just science fiction. It also represents a maturation in how frontier labs think about their responsibilities. Building the technology is one challenge, but understanding how it will reshape economies and societies requires entirely different expertise. By bringing economists into the conversation at this stage, DeepMind appears to be preparing for a future where technical progress and economic planning need to advance together. These developments from Davos paint a picture of an organization that is simultaneously racing toward one of the most ambitious goals in computing history, while also recognizing the complexities and potential pitfalls along the way. The willingness to call out speculative excess in the market while maintaining confidence in their own research direction shows a certain groundedness. And the investment in understanding economic consequences before AGI arrives suggests a thoughtful approach to what could be one of the most significant technological transitions in human history. The 2030 timeline gives researchers, policymakers, and businesses a clearer horizon to plan around, even if significant uncertainty remains about what capabilities will actually emerge and when. Thank you for listening to AI Convo Cast. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Thanks and hope to see you again next time.